And
Hmm.
leaders are the dumbest person of this world. They have so many colors, so many colors. Like they have a different kind of suitcase and all types of flag in their suitcase. So
How are you?
I'm doing well, thanks. How are you?
Uh, yeah, I'm also fine, doing okay. I think yesterday you missed your session. I was having a session with you only, right?
Yes, because of technical glitch, after a long time, I wanted to log in my Skype, and I forgot everything, password, ID, so I had to get recover everything, and I got late for session.
Oh, okay, great. All right. So fine, let's get started with the session. And I'm sure because this is our first class, so I want you to start with an introduction. Like I will also introduce myself, but I would like to listen first of all about you. Is that okay?
Yes, it is okay. My name
Sure.
is Anand Raj. I'm from Bihar. I'm a teacher, and apart from this, I'm a YouTuber too. I have been running my own institute from last 7 years now. So this is my short introduction.
Great. So like which kind of institute? Like what do you teach?
I teach chemistry, but it is like a tutoring center where we teach all science subject to our students who are from standard 7 to 12th.
Great. 7 to 12th, the senior one, I would say. That's
Yeah.
wonderful. Okay. And may I know what is the reason of joining this class? Like what you are expecting from English talkie?
Just, I want to improve my English, and I feel like, if I keep practicing, then only I can improve. Otherwise,
Achieve.
when I leave my practice, I
I won't be.
cannot,
So,
yes, I
absolutely.
won't be regular.
Wonderful. A good thought and even a good practice from your end to make yourself successful. Definitely, it's a good time where you can improve your English. All right. So I also wanted to introduce myself now. I hope I'm allowed.
Yes, of course.
Thank you. So my name is Bhumika, and as you know, I'm working here as an educator, as a teacher. So I'll be taking your class today here in the session. And if I talk about where I'm from UP, Uttar Pradesh. Okay.
Okay, great.
And if you wanted to know about my profession, then by profession, I'm a HR. But why I'm here in a teaching, so because teaching is something which I'm very much passionate about it. I did my MBA, so my career was different. Like from MBA, I became this HR. But yes, I also want to be a teacher, so I'm here with you and have a conversation with you.
Okay,
So I
great,
think
great.
this is enough.
Yeah, it's enough.
Okay, all right. Okay, so you may ask if you have any, or do you want me to start with the topic that we have for today's class?
Yeah, we can start our topic now.
All right, great. So I think our today's topic is advice, right?
Mm. Yes, I don't know. Just you
You
can
don't
tell
know.
me what is topic here. I haven't seen any notes so far.
No problem. It's okay. It's okay. I understand. So we will start with this topic advice. Okay, I have few questions for you. So we will start now with my first question as the heading or as the topic that we have is advice. So what
Mhm.
springs to mind when you hear this word for the first time, advice?
Not useful at all. I mean, when you are giving to somebody, yeah. If you are receiving, then it can be useful. But while you are giving and passing your advice to somebody, I don't feel it is useful
I
because everybody has their own mind and they do work according to their own wish, on mind. So I think giving advice is not
not
applicable.
useful. You think like
Yes.
giving advice is not useful. If people have to do something, they will do. But let's suppose if they're asking you for an advice, then you will say, I will not give you an advice. What you will do in that case?
I would be in difficult situation because after giving advice, if somebody is going to do something wrong and following your advice, then you'll have to take charge of it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it is also troublesome. Like if you are giving advice to somebody, for example, somebody was jumping from the roof and you have given advice, don't jump, you can break your leg or you can have something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So tomorrow, like he will do something bigger than jumping from roof, and he will blame you for that. If I would have jumped from the roof, just my leg would have broken, but now
Now,
I have done bigger than this. Yeah, so that's what.
very well. Good example that you have shared. Like advice is something we can give, but we are not sure the other person will take it in a good way, in a positive way, or in the negative way. That depends upon that person, right? But yes, what I think, we have to give advice. We like, it's not like we are perfect in our own, in that particular area, but giving points or sharing our views can be helpful for others, the one who is in trouble or in
Yeah.
a confusion or a difficult stage, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It is. But I have seen, maximum 99% of time, if you're if you're giving advice to somebody, they are gonna misuse it, and that's a problem, right? So yes, I know people are always in problem, in difficulties. Why don't they are able to find out some way by themselves? Because I I feel like once you learn how to find a way for your problems, then only you can evolve in your life. So it doesn't matter how much I'm giving you my thesis, my experience. It is not gonna work at all. So that's
Mhm.
what I believe. Yeah. So I
Okay.
I always try to uh, you know
Keep
save
yourself
myself
away.
from giving advice. Yeah.
Yeah, keep yourself away from giving advice. But if I talk about myself, I'm a kind of a person who loves to take advices from the people, but I don't like
You,
listen to them, right? It's like what you have shared, it's totally right. I've seen like a lot of friends, they used to tell me, no, you don't have to do this, but I actually do this, and this is why they feel that I never listen. But you know what happens is, we feel whatever the good option it is out of all people have given, I'll choose the one which I think better, and that's what you shared. So it's better not to give advice.
yes, it's better not to give advice. And sometimes if you are trying to like advice is something which should not be given when somebody does not need it, right? And somebody is not asking for it.
Mhm.
One must know it. And even somebody is asking for it, you must be diplomatic, right?
Mhm.
Because you are going to be in problematic
Suffer.
situation in future for your advice.
Yes. Right. A person will take in a negative way in the future. They will try to say you only. Like if you knows
So,
this thing, let me just give you an advice. Not advice. Let me give you just a point which I wanted to put it here. If you have seen your mother, they always gives us advice. Don't do this. Don't do that. At that time, we are like, why they are saying like this. Then also we will follow what we want. But at last we regret,
yeah,
right? And we used to say, you said that, and that is why this happened.
yeah.
So the one who give advice always in trouble. My next question, let's change the question. So what advice do you wish someone had given you when you were younger?
To be honest, I don't have any answer for this question because I never feel like, I should have been given any advice when I was younger, or because I love my life, whatever I have done so far, achieved so far, and, wherever I am, I'm quite happy with it. So I have to not think about it. Right now, I don't feel like,
Like
I should have
you're at
been
the good
given
stage,
advice or something like this.
right? Like you feel like wherever I am, I'm happy. I'm happy with whatever the things that I'm doing in my life. You are
Yes,
satisfied, simply I would say.
yes, I'm satisfied. So
That's
if
great.
I would be void, not satisfied, then definitely I will look back and I will think somebody should have given me advice. Once you are in a ecstatic state, you are feeling happy, exuberant, then you advice doesn't make any sense in your life.
Okay. Quite different thoughts which I'm getting it today. Wonderful, that's good. Okay, so you feel like you're happy, you're satisfied. That's a wonderful thing, because there are so many people, there are so many. Not I'm talking about people only. There are people those who are never satisfied. They think like if somebody told me this thing, I would have done that. So being happy with whatever you have is wonderful thing that we should have, and it will motivate us to go further and do more good thing in our life. Next question, what advice would you like? You told me you don't like to give advice, but just asking. My next question is, what advice would you like to give to the leader of our country? Leave the leader, or let's say the budget. I think today the Nirmala Sitaraman ji has declared
Yes,
the budget. So,
I
what
cleared the
advice
budget.
would you like to give to the Nirmala Sitharamanji?
I don't have a knowledge about economics. So the
Mhm,
problem is that if I will give them advice, any kind of advice, then it will lead the country in disastrous ways or
mhm,
disastrous direction. So I don't want to put any advice out for them. So yes, I just they are leaders. They know how to run the country. Just I'm a simple person, and I know how to run myself. That's what I'm doing. For Nirmala Sisaraman, I don't have advice at a true sense because I don't
mhm.
have knowledge about it. I have a personal finance knowledge, and I think I'm applying it in my life. So whether that is also going to be fruitful or not, I don't know. So
Okay.
yeah.
So you don't wanted to give any advice. Any advice or that you think that are not only talking about Nirmala Sitharamanji.
You're
Uh,
talking about leaders. Leaders are people who doesn't follow any advice. These people will give advice to, like, when elections come, yeah, they can take any kind of advice. I mean, they would ask you for all type of advice. They will come to your home. They will bow down to you. And once, they won the election, now they would give you advice. They will do whatever they want to do. And
mhm,
leaders are the dumbest person of this world. They have so many colors, like they have a different kind of suitcase and all types of flag in their suitcase. So when they
absolutely.
see the wind, in which direction winds are flowing, that kind of flag will be hosting. They will be hosting that kind of flag. You understand what I'm trying to convey?
Yes,
So that's why
absolutely.
I those people are great. I cannot give them advice, to be honest.
Right. They are like their true colors are like hidden from us. We don't know what they actually thinks and what they actually shows us. Nobody knows what is there inside their mind. Absolutely right.
They have all kinds of flags, so they just host the flag according to situation. Yeah, they have
Situation.
red color,
Absolutely.
yellow, blue, all kinds of.
Understood. Everything is coded, but like the things is very clear that you wanted to explain. Good. The last question. Who are you most likely to go to when you need advice?
I think nature or existence. you know I prefer going in nature whenever I'm in difficult situation. Just observe nature. I try to find out all kind of I feel like, for example, if I'm very agitated, just I go and watch trees, birds, animals. I feel them relaxed, and I also feel now I have to be relaxed. Why I'm worried? Because these such a small animals who doesn't have brain, who doesn't have such a developed neurological system, can be happy, ecstatic, can live
Right.
joyfully. Then why not we human being? We have such a developed brain, such a
Mature.
developed,
Mhm.
yeah. So that's what I prefer nature. I prefer existence because I'm part of it. So I know every existence has every kind of solutions and advice for me.
That's wonderful. Good to know it. All right. So, do you have any question for me now?
Yes, we are coming in of our station. You told me you have done MBA and now you are HR, right?
Mhm.
Something like it.
Right, HR.
I, yeah, HR. So what is HR?
Oh, really? Like, I think you're not connected with the corporate world.
I am like it is agency or company like who recruit some employees like that.
Yes, 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 yes. I am working with an with a corporate, like it's like a company, MNC, in which I'm working, and I used to hire people. So I used to take interviews on a
No,
daily
I
basis.
I was a bit shocked because you have done your MBA and after all you are going to that direction of HR. That's why like, people prefer to be doctor and you are
No,
going to.
that is different. That is different.
Oh, you
See, I,
have done MBA. Sorry, like I'm in different
yes,
world. It seems like,
yes,
yeah.
yes, that is MBBS. That is
Yeah,
MBBS.
sorry, you have done MBA, but I heard MBBS. Sorry for it. Yeah,
Yes,
I
yes, yes,
know
that's
now. I
fine.
got it.
It's
I,
okay.
I,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's okay. It's okay. Any other question for me? Anything which you wanted to know?
No, I don't have questions now.
As of now, no. Okay,
Mm.
so I would like to conclude the class with the feedback now. It was really a nice conversation, I would say. Not just because you are the first one, like the first session you are taking with me, that is why I'm just saying. But really, I got good to know, like the thoughts which you have shared is quite different. Like otherwise, we have seen a people, those who like whatever I'm saying, they used to say, yes, I do agree. Yes, I do agree. So this kind of mentality is not there in you. It's a wonderful thing that you are able to share your thoughts. You're able to explain what you wanted to explain here in front of me. That's wonderful. That's I really like it. And the thing which you can actually improve in your English, is this your first class that you're taking or have taken some more sessions before?
I think I have taken more sessions before.
Okay, I'm not sure whether anyone else also have given this advice to you or not, but just wanted to put what I feel. You're able to speak very well, able to explain your points very well. Just need to work on your pronunciation a little bit. Okay,
Okay.
sometimes you lag while speaking some words. Instead of pronouncing something else, you're pronouncing something else. Like I just don't wanted to like specify anything, but just wanted to tell you here, this is something which you can work on it, and I don't think so you need to go like a different thing that you have to start learning. And those, this will improve from your conversation only, right? The thing this
Thank
you
you.
can improve is through your conversation, through talking only. Since I cannot say that you are not a good speaker, you are a very good speaker, very well, explaining your points. So I really like the conversation.
Yeah,
All
thank you.
right.
Thank you very much. Yes, I got.
Okay.